Why do YouTubers always change their thumbnails? I see this question a lot, whether in my own comment sections or as more general posts venting frustrations online. Some people have some sort of annoyance with seeing a YouTuber change the thumbnails of their videos. I think it's kind of a bizarre thing to get annoyed at, so I thought I'd make a quick video explaining it. I think in general, most things YouTubers do that viewers find annoying are done specifically because they work. Another example is just asking people to like and subscribe. Like, YouTubers wouldn't do that if it didn't work. I've done the comparison myself. Here's a video where I didn't ask, here's a video with similar views where I did ask. It's very real. By the way, like and subscribe. This is my second channel where I upload second channel stuff. Now, if you notice a thumbnail or title change within the first few days of posting, odds are the YouTuber isn't even really doing that manually. There's this pretty nifty feature called A/B testing that basically allows creators to post videos with 3 thumbnails and 3 titles. Then, YouTube will automatically collect data on which thumbnails and titles are the most effective for a video. I'm currently running one on my newest Scribblenauts compilation, and you can see the data here. If you are a creator and you don't use this feature, you're kind of throwing a little bit. There's really no reason not to, because it not only ensures your video will have the best thumbnail and title instead of having to guess, but it also just gives you info and a good sense of what types of thumbnails and titles tend to do bad and which ones tend to do well for future videos. You don't even need to test completely different thumbnails. Small things like text color, background color, where things are positioned could all potentially have an impact. You know how people say you shouldn't judge a book by its cover? YouTube is kind of the complete opposite of that. Especially as a smaller creator, videos die and live based on how they are packaged. The best video ever made could just be rotting somewhere on this platform with 6 views because no one wanted to click on it. Some creators who have established an audience over many years can get away with generic thumbnails and titles. They don't have to worry about A/B testing and swapping thumbnails because YouTube will push established personalities, and most people click those videos for the established personality regardless of how it's packaged. As a smaller creator, you cannot get away with a moist critical thumbnail. He had to earn that shit over more than a decade. I'm not exactly a tiny creator, but in the grand scheme, I'm definitely on the smaller side. So here's a perfect example from my main channel. Last year, I put a lot of work into this Air Bud retrospective. I did a lot of research, I watched 12 movies, the script is roughly 10,000 words, the final video is an hour long. When I first released that video, it performed horribly. After the first day, it was a 10 of 10, meaning that out of my past 10 videos, it was performing the worst of all of them. It had this thumbnail. The art on this thumbnail is pretty cool. I thought it might do well because it was a redraw of a popular meme. People will also say that they missed the old thumbnail because the art was super cool. Shout out to Shooky my goat. But the click-through rate was atrocious. If you don't know what that means, essentially people were choosing to click on this video way less than usual. This bummed me out because I felt that the content of the video was really good, but people wouldn't even get the chance to see it. So I decided to make a new thumbnail. It took me roughly 3 minutes in a photo editor. More emphasis on the franchise's decline, using actual screenshots from the movies, inviting a clear question, and I upped the contrast on these screenshots to make them pop. It's the same thumbnail, but suddenly it is just a lot more intriguing to the average viewer. This 3-minute thumbnail saved this video that had multiple weeks of work put into it. You can clearly see this on the views graph, the absolute impact that just changing a thumbnail can have. This video about Air Bud is now one of my top 10 most viewed videos on my channel that is mostly about video games. Ever since that video, I've been pretty proactive about performing what I like to call thumbnail surgery. On newly released videos, if a video has a slow start, why not try to revive it? My Applejacks video, it had a pretty good start, but slowed down considerably after the first day. After talking about it in my Discord server, I realized just how American the video concept really was. People from other countries didn't have Applejacks and didn't even know who the mascots were, so I tried to make the concept of cereal mascots more apparent, and it made the video appeal to a wider audience. This change pushed the video from an average performance to another top 10 video on my channel. So when you see YouTubers messing with titles and thumbnails, that is why. They are fighting for videos that they put time and effort into, trying to package a video in a more appealing way so that their time and effort making the video didn't go to waste. An unfortunate fact about modern YouTube is that thumbnails and titles are now way more important than the actual content of the video. This isn't to say you can upload garbage with a good thumbnail and get millions of views. There, know, the actual watch retention does still matter, but I don't blame people who say they miss old YouTube where things were less clickbaity and popular videos were just Minecraft Let's Play Part 14 going to the Nether with just a screenshot of the game as a thumbnail. The reality is those videos probably still exist. Old YouTube still exists, just no one would ever click on them compared to an optimized title and thumbnail, so they stay buried in the stack. To grow, you need to stand out, and if standing out is what I need to do to share my videos with the world, I am more than happy to A/B test, change a few thumbnails, and get a couple annoyed comments about it. I hope this video is somewhat informative. It's nothing groundbreaking, but I think it's the kind of thing that some viewers just don't really think about. If you want more videos about YouTube stuff, let me know in the comments. I do really enjoy talking about this kind of stuff, and I think pulling back the curtain can be pretty helpful for new creators. I don't know, let me know. Subscribe to the second channel.